And this is my car that I loaned her. Just thought you guys would like to see it.
You are now in the deep end of horror.
And I will see the life run out of you.
Hello, my children of the popcorn. Well, another week and another trip to McKays. Several hours away, but my granddaughter actually wanted to go there for her birthday. She turned 10, and she wanted to go to Knoxville so she could go to McKays, which I think she just wanted for me because she knows I love McKays, but also Braseiros because she loves the Brazilian steak place, and Moonshine Cookie Company because she loves their cookies. I picked up one Laserdisc at McKay's, Species, for $1.95. And one of the things I love about McKay's, and it's a tiny, tiny thing, but that's this. Their labels are so easy to remove and leave behind very little residue. Anyway, $1.95 for Species. I stuck mostly to the bargain bin this trip. I got a zombie apocalypse heat change mug. When it's cold, it's a man running, and when it's hot, it's a man running from zombies. This was not from McKay's. This was from a dear friend, Lauren. Not Lauren's collection, Lauren, but a personal friend, real life friend. Somebody local. Anyway, my friend Lauren gave me this, and she put a Hello Kitty sticker on it because she's a Hello Kitty fan, and we always get her Hello Kitty stuff every year, or we try to. But she got me a zombie apocalypse mug, which is awesome. And then back to the McKay's finds. I got from Something Weird Video, Something Weird, a sampler of the weirdest DVD collection on Earth. Over 100 of the most amazing movies ever made. And I don't know if it's a... There's the list of movies, which I'm sure it won't focus on. But I don't know if it's a collection of clips or a collection of trailers. Either way, $2.95, certainly worth it. $1.95, First Spaceship on Venus and Voyage to the Prehistoric Planet. I think that's a good deal. The original Puppet Master for $1.95. I have Puppet Master 1 through 9, but it's 1 through 9 on 2 discs or 3 discs, so they're all really packed in, and maybe the picture quality will be a little better on this one. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, Season 2 for $1.95. And Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency Season 1 for $1.95. These were actually in Dollar Tree's dollar finds over Christmas, but I didn't get them. So I didn't mind paying a little under $2 for each season. I have yet to watch them, but I really love Douglas Adams, who did Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and he wrote Dirk Gently. Treat Williams and Venomous for $1.95. Shelled out a little more for Jerusalem, $5.95, but it looked intriguing. I've not seen it. The Final Destination for $1.95. I, of course, have all the Final Destination movies, but $1.95 for horror Blu-ray that I can do as a giveaway. But also, look at that. No one even opened up the 3D glasses. So I thought it was worth it just for the 3D glasses that were Final Destination branded. Predator. I have Predator in 4K. I highly, highly recommend, if you have 4K, to get Predator in 4K, because it looks way better than this crappy Blu-ray. This is one of the few Blu-rays I actually find crappy, the Ultimate Hunter Edition. But, oops, one of them are digital HDs. But anyway, I think that this looks crappy, but I thought for $1.95, it definitely goes in the giveaway pile, and it had a unique slipcover. Also $1.95, do sense a theme here. Universal Soldier: The Return, and then 3 other films. Attack Force, Into the Sun, and Second in Command. So twice the Van Damage and twice the Seagal action. $1.95 Pan's Labyrinth, another one to throw into the giveaway column. Same thing with Underworld Evolution for $1.95. The original RoboCop for $1.95 on Blu-ray. I understand the remake being $1.95 in the bin, and it was. there were at least 6 copies I spotted, but this one appears to be an unopened copy of the original RoboCop. It's not a great transfer, and they certainly have a wonderful transfer out now from Arrow, but $1.95, it's a great giveaway. Then I shelled out the bucks for Nightmare City from Raro Video, $16 for the Blu-ray, and $18 for The Church from Scorpion Video. And then my favorite finds were actually something I have never seen, and that is Colonel March of Scotland Yard. Boris Karloff as Colonel March of Scotland Yard. It's not horror, but it's one of his offbeat roles. I've never even seen them. And it was $1.95 for, what do they call it, Volume 1 or season? It's not a season, but it was the first volume, and it was $1.95. And the second volume was in there for 25 cents. Colonel March of Scotland Yard. And this was my favorite find. There's 4 episodes on here starring Boris Karloff, and it was 25 cents. Well, Wonder Wife took me on another trip to McKays, and I didn't pick up a ton of stuff, but I did pick up some very interesting things. I don't have a Laserdisc player. I used to back in the day. But with Laserdiscs being $3, I've been figuring why not when I find them cheap, as they're nice, lovely covers for background. So I got Interview with the Vampire and some classic Arnie, Terminator 2. That was also $2.95, and then Ghostbusters. There is no Dana, only Zool. And then, of course, my prize pickup is a film that I had never seen until I got this home and immediately watched it. I finally got a copy of Alone in the Dark. And as you can see, it is a Spanish edition, but it was only $8, and it stars Jack Palance, Donald Pleasance, and Martin Landau in an 80s, not quite a slasher, but sort of a slasher film. And it was a lot of fun. It wasn't a great film, but it has eluded me so long, and I was so happy to find it. I would have been thrilled to pay twice that. The Deaths of Ian Stone I got in the bargain bin, the $1.95 bargain bin that they have. 95 cents for Sorority Row. $1.95 for Last House on the Left Collector's Edition, and I was using credit on all of this stuff. Anyway, a brand new sealed copy of the classic RoboCop, not that fancy new Arrow version they have, but a new sealed Blu-ray of RoboCop for $1.95. I thought that makes great for a giveaway. I walked with a Zombie and Body Snatcher. I had these. I couldn't find the disc, so for $3 I picked it up, and now I'm certain to find the disc now that I've replaced it. $4 for Hunchback of Notre Dame with Charles Lawton and Maureen O'Hara. I did not have this version. This was in the bargain bin as well. I have Prophecy on another disc, but I don't think I have Equilibrium, Imposter, and Trancers for 95 cents. I splurged on this one. $9 for Nicolas Cage and Primal. When Frank Walsh, a hunter and collector of rare and exotic animals, bags a priceless white jaguar for a zoo, he figures it'll be smooth sailing to a big payday. but the ship bearing Frank's precious cargo has two predators caged in its hold. The cat and a political assassin being extradited to the U.S. After the assassin breaks free and then frees the jaguar, Frank feverishly stalks the ship's cramped corridors in hot pursuit of his prey, right up until the thrilling, unpredictable climax. So, looks like good cheesy fun. 95 cents. I couldn't believe 95 cents for this one. Orca is a favorite of mine. Congo, I don't care for, and the 76 version of King Kong I have a soft spot for because I saw it as a kid, but it's not particularly good. I mean, the original. If you're going to watch King Kong, watch the original, or watch Skull Island if you can't stand to watch black and white. I hate these compilations because I have nowhere to file them. I stick all the compilation discs in bags. But this had several that I didn't have. Several films that I didn't have. So, I had to get it. Trespassers for $2.95. Not often you find a Scream Factory disc, even the DVD, for $3. Wax Mask, which is currently a Severin title. This is not from Seven. This Blu-ray is not from Seven. It's from CAV Distributing. So I don't know. I'll find out when I see it. Slasher Collection, $7. A bit much for a collection. Most of the collections are just a few dollars. But this one had a few that I didn't have. Jack Palance and Craze was the one I purchased it for. I do, of course, have Deep Red and Cat of Nine Tails. Here's an excellent deal. Dimension Extreme, $2.95 for Black Sheep, which is hilarious. I love that movie. Rogue is a great crocodile film. So just for those two, it would be well worthwhile. In fact, if at McKays, I found a copy of Black Sheep by itself, and by itself it's $3.95. But if you if you get all 6 of these, it's $2.95. Mirror Mirror, Yvonne DiCarlo and Karen Black. That one was $6. In the bargain bin was Demon Warriors from Magnet releasing for $1.95. Also in the bargain bin, Puppet Master 4 for $1.95. I have a compilation disc of the first 9 Puppet Master films, but they're all compressed onto just a few discs, so I felt for the bargain bin, I'd just go ahead and grab that. This is Saw 1 through 3, the deluxe edition, so it's 2 discs for each of the 3 movies. I picked it up, I spent $4 in credit, basically just to get this, just to get the Jigsaw face. I just like the artwork on it. Korn, which starring Jenna Malone, which I don't know about, but it's got a lenticular cover, and it's got like a flimsy little case. I haven't seen that one. I look forward to it. And I spent $5 in credit to buy an old issue of Fangoria, mostly because they had it. It was the only issue of Fangoria that they had, and that's my first issue of Fangoria. Hopefully I'm not collecting them now. And then there was an Australian disc from an Umbrella disc of Tarantula for some reason in the bargain bin at $1.95. And that was all that I picked up. But honestly, I would have been ecstatic just to get this, because I've been looking for this for years. Anyway, thank you for watching and bearing with me. Bye! Click like, subscribe, or even comment below, because I want to hear what you think.
No fair.